Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Last time we played as the Marine. We ended up having a pretty damn fun run, and a pretty good run to boot. Today we're going to be playing as the Bullet. This is the last character that I need to play as before we've completed one circuit of all of the characters. One round robin, one... I don't know, something ring? What is it? Something ring? It's like when you hook up a bunch of computers into a big circle. It's like it's a networking thing. I don't remember what it is. Just in my brain, I remember that phrase for some reason. It's been a long time since I've done network stuff. Anyways, we've been playing as every single character. We've been playing with no curse, and I'm going to continue doing that here today. And honestly, I've been having a blast. We've been getting some awesome synergies. Some synergies have been a little bit stronger than others, but as an example, on that last run, when we were playing as the Marine, we ended up getting a really nice run with Big Boy and 6th Chamber. As a result of having 6th Chamber, as a result of having over 10 coolness, the Big Boy was charging itself basically off of every room of combat. So every other room of combat, I could pop a Big Boy and kill most of the enemies in a room, and it was really fun. And those types of synergies I haven't been able to do a lot of recently, just because I've been doing a lot of I've been playing a lot of robot with maximum curse, with 9 levels of curse, and so I don't always want to pick up extra curse when I'm playing as a high curse character in a high curse run. High curse character, high curse run. But it's been a lot of fun doing that lately. I think I want to continue doing this. I want to continue playing without curse for a while, and keep cycling through the other characters again and again and again and again and again, and we'll play for 1,000 episodes, not 300. But I'll keep cycling through them and keep playing some more Gungeons. But it's been a lot of fun. I still want to try to do a no-hit run. I still want to try to do a no-hit streak. I guess it is more apt to say I want to do a no-hit streak, because we have done a couple of no-hit runs. They've been strong runs at times, but we have done them. We have completed them. We know that we have it in ourselves to complete that objective. We just need to do it more frequently, more often. So why don't we give it a shot here? As the Bullet, I think we honestly do have a pretty strong chance of pulling it off, because the Bullet is such a strong character with this sword. Being able to break bullets should keep us mostly safe during most encounters, and against most bosses, we should have an easy time at breaking bullets and staying safe and not taking any damage. I know that when Enter the Gungeon was still new, when it had first come out, there was a bit of a bug with the secret characters, including the Bullet. They would have like a lowered number of iframes during their dodge roll. As a result, it was oftentimes a little bit difficult to make certain dodges in the game. Or at the very least, oftentimes players would feel like they should have made a dodge when it was actually a failed dodge. I think, all of those types of bugs have been fixed, so the Bullet is just like any other character today. Minus the sword of ultimate destruction. Now, we do not have any keys, but I might as well go into the chest room. We do have one green level chest on the floor, so even if the other chest was blue or brown or wicked, we probably don't need to worry about opening it. Okay, Bullet King, 3 blanks. Should be a relatively easy fight. We have the sword. We can block a lot of attacks. I don't want to rely on the sword to break bullets, because I can't swing it, Grandstone, thank you. I can't swing it continuously, it has a short delay between swings, but it does also propel me forward, which makes dodging a little bit difficult. I'm not the biggest fan of the blasphemy, honestly, but it is just like super good for what it does. If we had heavy boots, I think maybe I would like it more. Like, at this point in time, I've basically gotten used to blasphemy. Like, I'm used to the fact that it propels you forward a little bit. Sometimes I use that on purpose. Like, propel myself closer to an enemy so that I can maybe do some extra damage to them or something. But I do feel like sometimes I just don't want to use the blasphemy. I don't like the fact that it knocks me around. I don't like the fact that it sometimes makes it hard to hard to maneuver. Excuse me. So we have the beehive. Beehive is really good. I don't know if the beehive can find secret rooms. I assume it can, but this is kind of an odd situation. Ring of Mimic Friendship, you don't want. You never want to take Ring of Mimic Friendship. It's actually one of the worst items in the game. The only time Ring of Mimic Friendship is good is if you, oh my god, the freaking spread on the bee gun is so terrible. The only time you ever want to use the bee gun, not the bee gun, oh my god, what am I trying to say? The only time you want Ring of Mimic Friendship is when you already have the Mimic Toothed Necklace, because otherwise it prevents mimics from spawning, which is not what you want. I guess I'll see if there's a secret room by this green chest here. I don't know if Beehive can find secret rooms. I assume it can, but it's a strange weapon to be looking for secret rooms with, so, you know. And I should have, honestly, I should have broken the brown chest after I'd used my keys. There's no reason not to. We're not the robot, so we don't really have an advantage to holding on to junk. That's a small misplay, but not that bad. Oh man, allergies suck. All right, first floor went okay. I'm just gonna wait for the text to leave the screen. First floor went fine. We have a decent boss killing gun. The beehive is acceptable for that purpose. Not the fastest, you know, a stinger would probably be better for the explosions, but the beehive is acceptable. Not very good for room clearing, I think. Not very good for, okay. Not very good for, you know, multiple floors of boss killing. Can get the job done on its own, but not much else. Excuse me. This room. Whenever I see this room when I'm playing the robot these days, I always have like 5 of those, or it only spawns those silver bullets. But when I'm playing other characters, it doesn't only have that silver bullet room. Do individual rooms or like runs get harder as you play as one character over and over again? Is it that I always play the robot, those rooms have gotten like to their maximum difficulty or something? I don't know. You know, some rooms, some reinforcement waves in the oubliette can have random types of enemies. It could have, you know, all veterans or random bulletkins. But when I'm playing the robot, sometimes those rooms, they have all of the worst type of enemies. It's like they have, Ghost is in the fire. They have all veterans, they have all silver bullets. I really do think that maybe there's some thing in the game that makes it more difficult as you get more victories or as you play as one character more frequently. I don't know exactly what it is, but I do feel like there's something there. There's something to that, which is kind of cool and kind of strange. Something that I've never seen discussed anywhere. Like I know that when you are first starting Gungeon, if you're on a new save file, enemy bullets are slow. And you can actually tell in the game that the game has slowed down some things because certain bosses, certain attack patterns are actually slow. Like not only physically, like they travel at a slower pace, but the sound effects no longer match with the actual actions on the enemy. So you can know that something is being slowed down because it's out of sync. You know, a prime example is Bullet King, where the Bullet King twirls and summons a lot of bullets, and then at the end of the attack it goes, and then he summons like a tight spread of circular bullets emanating from himself. Like that's out of sync. So I don't know. I feel like there is something in the game that makes it harder. Oh, okay, you gotta go. The more you play as maybe one character, the more you win as one character or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but there is something there. There is something there. There has to be. Otherwise, I just have the worst luck in Gungeon ever. And I'm not just talking about being on a blessed mode run and never getting anything except for guns from your boss fights. Gotta remember that the blobs do not do contact damage. It's a blessing! You know, call it what it is. It's a blessing because we don't have to worry about them on this run. We should never take contact damage from a blob, even if a blob is jammed. We should never take contact damage from a blob. The only way we could take contact damage from a blob is by not taking contact damage. Like if there's a Poisbulin and he summons poison and I stand in it, then it's not contact damage, but I am getting hurt by the blob, kind of. If they're jammed, it doesn't matter. If they're... I don't think any blobs fire bullets. Well, I guess Poopulons do, but really it's not... You're not worried about the contact damage from a Poopulon, you're worried about the bullet spread. I don't like being on walkway over poison when I have a weapon that whenever I swing it, it makes me propel forward a little bit. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Honestly, I don't know if I like heavy boots with Blasphemy, but I think it is beneficial. Because as a result, you, I destroyed the table. As a result of having heavy boots, you can swing your sword and move backwards and not really worry so much about accidentally walking or getting propelled into an enemy that's ahead of you, you know? So I guess we will be on the lookout for heavy boots if we can find it. Okay, the old crest is accessible. I cannot rely on tables if I'm standing next to them and swinging. Because I am frequently destroying these tables with the swipes. It takes like 4 swipes, but there's no indicator that the table is approaching destruction. You just have to remember 4 swipes and it's gone. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna jump into the pit. I didn't jump into the pit. I was expecting myself to jump into the pit. Okay, we have to open this. We have to open this. I'm gonna open it right now. I'm not gonna wait. Orange Guanstone. You know what? It's a Guanstone. I accept. That's actually a pretty bad tier quality for that Guanstone. I think that is much better off as at least green level, or just make the Guanstone do more damage or something, but it's not very good. It does so little damage to be almost completely negligible. It would probably take like 10 minutes to kill one Bulletkin. I guess it is more damage technically, so we shouldn't poo-poo it that much, but... Go bees, go! Might as well use a few bees. Next ammo drop is going for the beehive anyways, we have nothing else. Does a fire rate upgrade work on Blasphemy? I assume it would. But I will admit, I don't know. Would love to get Litchy Triggerfinger, Yellow Chamber even. That is a fire rate upgrade. I always forget or think it's gonna be a reload upgrade or something, but it's not, it's a fire rate upgrade. I believe. It is cursed, but what isn't in this day and age, you know what I mean? Well, I guess the Guanstone is helping out a little bit. I worry though, I do worry a little bit about maybe the Guanstone activating an enemy or boss when I don't want him to, because, you know, I've been trying to get a little bit more reliable about not shooting bosses when I walk into a room and waiting for a second to know what boss it is, where should I stand, you know, don't get caught off guard. Oh my god, another melee weapon. I mean, Alien Engine is really nice. We're gonna make short work of the dragon heart phase, that's for damn sure. And I guess we do have a good weapon for looking for secret rooms. So let's take advantage of this really quickly here. We'll do a little bit of exploration, look for a secret room or something. And if we can find one, good. And if we can't, we can't. I won't worry about it too much. I would like to find another key. What did we get out of the other chest? We got the Guanstone, right? Oh, damn it. You know what? Have at it. I don't want... You know what? No. No, no, no. We will look for the secret room. I will dodge through the stupid trap room, and I really should have opened up the shortcut after the chest, but you know what? Whatever. I accept my punishment. I have to do this room again. There we go. I'm a little worried because, you know, if I'm gonna get hit, that's gonna be it. There we go. Pop the blank, we get another blank, we get a slice of armor. It is beneficial, I think, to buy the blank now because we do want to have as many as possible for the old king. We have 0 keys. Ideally, we'll get something out of destroying the blue chest, and we'll move on. We have a good number of Guan stones. Can't complain about that too much. Junk. But otherwise, we are kind of a little bit... We have no good passive or actives right now. Yes, I know we have the Guan stones, but except for that, we have nothing. We have Blasphemy, which is the gun we're going to be using. We have Alien Engine for whenever we want to do a lot of damage really quickly, maybe against a Lead Maiden or a Shambling Round that spawns. We have Beehive, which is an okay boss killer, but... Like, that's it. That's our run. Wow, that's actually really good. Go, my bees! Getting another Guan stone is kind of nice. With 5 Guan stones, these are actually, you know, starting to block bullets regularly, which is nice. Like, even one shot from that orange Guan stone can't even kill a bullet. Like, what is the point at that point? If they can't kill anything, why have them around? You're dead. And you're dead. Like, for a red tier item, getting 1 extra... Like, you can get a Guan stone from a random drop, although I guess it is a temporary Guan stone. It will theoretically be destroyed at some point, possibly. Just want to be very careful. There we go. Like, I would like it more if it was green. I would like it more if it could at least kill bullets, you know? Now, I don't know if you need to make a change to the game so that bullets have less HP or something, but I really do feel like there needs to be something else going on with them. Another blank is really nice. Just gotta remember when we're done with this room, and we're done with this hallway. Actually, I think that hallway is gonna be to the chest. This might go to the, boss fight, actually. Ooh, curvy bullets. Curvy bullets. Yeah, I know. You're not jammed, so I actually just have no problem killing you immediately. Is there an AK-47 bulletkin up there? No. See, like, when I see this room on robot cursed mode runs, oh, maybe it's the curse that makes certain rooms more difficult. Maybe being cursed gives you a higher chance of having more difficult enemy types spawn. That's why I sometimes feel like I'm getting AK-47 bulletkins in this room. Veterans in certain rooms. Silver bullets in rooms where any bullet can spawn. Gotcha! You tried to get away from me, Key Bulletkin. I was very worried. I didn't want to actually, use a blank there, and I certainly didn't want to get hit, but I'm kind of lucky that I managed to kill him in time. I mean, it's a very good thing I did, because now that we have an extra key, you can guaranteed access 1 chest on the floor. And no locked doors are going to be preventing us from being able to reach the Abbey access. Sometimes a locked door, it's really annoying that sometimes a locked door can block your progress to the old crest, and sometimes a locked door can block your progress to the actual shrine itself. The interesting thing is, I don't think that the shrine can actually have a locked door to it, but if there is a special room on the floor, like a shop, and the shrine's on the other side of the shop, then it can be effectively locked off by having the intermediary room be locked off. Like this hallway, I don't think this hallway can ever be locked. It's, if instead of a chest room, this was like a gun game, you know, Winchester's game, then the shrine could be locked off. If it was a Trork, then the shop could be locked off. Shop? Oubliette. No, Abbey access. Words. You know what I mean. So that is a little bit annoying that can happen. Doesn't happen super frequently, but it can happen, which is kind of annoying. It has happened in the past. Still one of you guys, huh? Okay, we have the shop now. We can go pick up that key. We can start opening chests, or go straight for the mini boss. Clown mask for 78 is awesome. The owl is amazing, but that's probably going to be too expensive. The huntsman could be good as a boss killer, but honestly, blasphemy might be all that we need. This is a very interesting shop. I do think that the clown mask can be worth it. Probably substantially worth it. If we have a greater chance of getting other Payday themed items, then we should be able to pick up, you know, a drill, not have to buy keys. We should be able to pick up a loot bag and then get more money. So I'm thinking, because the drill and the loot bag are both passive, what I could do is I could buy the Payday mask item right now, the clown, open a chest, complete the rest of the floor, have a Payday familiar helping me around, because that's what the mask will give me, but then maybe get either a method of stealing, in which case I can come over here and steal the owl and the buzzsaw, or if I pick up a gun from a chest and it's not a passive active that is a Payday item, the boss may not drop a weapon, it might drop an item, and that item could be a Payday item. So, I don't know. I do want the key to open the other chest, and I honestly do want the buzzkill. It's a great item. I kind of want the huntsman. I kind of want the blanks and the glass guanstone. This is a very awkward situation. I don't know really what to do about it. What item should I take here in the shop? Oh, got stuck on the table. I guess I'm gonna start just by going over here and checking out the chest to see what kind of a quality it is, because I might not want to buy a key if it's brown. Although, if it is brown, the drill is also a brown level item, so maybe it would be worth it. Let's also blank this. Okay. 3 blanks is enough for the boss fight, whatever it is. I want guns first a sec. I'm gonna, we have the blasphemy, so. But I can't buy. It sucks, because I want everything in the shop. I want the blanks. I want the huntsman, I want the owl, I want the Payday mask, I want the buzzkill, I want the key, and I want the guanstone. I'm gonna, I already picked up the key in there. I'm gonna pick up the clown mask. So we're now no longer a bunny. We have a blank man following us around. I think this is blank man. This could be stun man. I never remember. I'm gonna open the green chest. I wanna see what's in it. You know what, just swing at it. Demon head is acceptable. Now we have a chance of getting a passive active from the boss fight. The blue level chest could have a Payday item in it. Loot bag is blue, I think. I'm thinking Beholster, and Beholster would benefit from the demon head, I believe. Yeah, it is Blank Man, which is good. I like Blank Man. He's a good boy. I do want Demon Head, though. Deal with the missiles, at least. I don't know how that missile got deflected. I guess I swung my blasphemy at it or something. It's kind of awkward dodging the laser while trying to counteract the movement of the blasphemy while also dodging bullets. I think I destroyed the projectile that caused the enemy to spawn, and as a result, he didn't spawn, which is very good for me. You know, defeat a BD by not even having to shoot him at all. I guess I shot him while he was trying to come into this world. You know what? I really don't want to have to worry about the knockback from blasphemy if I can avoid it. There we go. I mean, blasphemy is a good gun. We might need something else eventually. We do get a key so we can open the other chest. We did get a grenade launcher, which is great. It's actually really good for the old king fight. It is nice being able to toss in a few grenades whenever we want in order to break some of his bullets. Not a mimic, unfortunately. I guess we're hoping for a loot bag. Wow, okay. So we get another Payday Familiar. So that's Stun Guy. So this is Blank Man. That's Stun Guy. So we have 2 of the 3 Payday Familiars. This is great. And I do have enough to afford 1 more Glass Wandstone, which I am gonna buy. Now, unfortunately, we don't get anything else. I have no method of stealing. There's nothing else I can do. We already found the secret room. We're done. Demon Head is not amazingly ammo efficient. That's okay. God, I don't know. Keep using Blasphemy? We don't really have a lot of high-quality room-clearing weapons at our disposal. Alien Engine and Blasphemy are kind of the best room clearers we have right now. There's a trap in this room. I'm glad it didn't, like, summon a gun fairy from the trap getting hit, or from the pot getting hit by a trap or something. That would have been silly. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. These are good Payday Familiars. I mean, if I'm gonna have Payday Familiars, I'm glad it's these guys. You know what I should have done on the last floor? And it's something I kind of forgot about until the very end. I should have probably picked up 1 level of Curse, just in case we find a demon head statue. It would be nice in order to be able to take advantage of that for free without having to have 100 credits. And there's an ammo drop that I'm gonna take, so I might as well pop some demon head ammo and maybe kill some enemies a little bit faster. Also look for secret rooms while we're at it. Beam weapons tend to be pretty inefficient at finding secret rooms. You've got to hold the beam for a while. I don't know if that is dependent on the damage of the beam. I think it might be. But I don't know, maybe it's technically knockback or something that calculates when the cracks start forming. But I don't mind spending a little bit of ammo and time with the Demon Head. It's a pretty good gun. Not super ammo efficient. You can kind of barely get boss kills without needing a reload, but I mean, barely getting a boss kill is still a boss kill. Not the old king. Oh, heavens no, heavens no. Oh, heavens no. That's a Utica expression. Guess we're gonna go grenade launcher. I really like the grenade launcher. We can do a room of it. Thank you. It's gonna be more enemies. Good knockback, bullet destruction capabilities, nice range. And I'll just spam the rest of the shots just to see if we can find a secret room or something. I don't see any, but it's okay. We'll look. I will spend time. Now the only problem is we can't really access secret rooms until we get extra blanks or a bomb, a little bomber, anything that can just open the secret rooms for free. Guess it is possible. There would have to be a lot of blanks on the shop for me to really want to buy them all and use them for secret room finding. I'd much rather save them for the boss fight. But, you know, maybe at the end of the floor we'll have enough. We will have enough money to buy everything from the shop. Or actually, probably not everything. We'll have enough money to buy a lot of things from the shop because of the fact that we have a loot bag. We should be able to get a lot of money. We might be a little low by the end of the floor. Maybe we'll only have 150 credits and there's 160 credits worth of stuff we want to buy. Something like Abyssal Tentacle, Strafe Gun. Ooh, we have to buy the Singularity. Literally have to. It is awesome. TLDR, it is awesome. We need it. It would do a lot of good work for us on the old king fight, being able to suck up his bullets. We had no money from that room? No money? It happens. Oh, shaky hands. That's never a good sign. That's okay. Yeah, Singularity is what we're gonna wanna buy. If we have extra money, keys and blanks. If we have extra money after that, then the extra guns. Even if I don't really use a lot of Strafe Gun or Abyssal Tentacle, there are synergies that make Abyssal Tentacle good. We've seen that in the past. Fat Bullets is apparently a synergy that makes it amazing. But more importantly, it's good to have those, I think, for potential gun munch fuel. Wow, the blank got a kill. Being able to have an S tier gun for 120 credits as a gun munch fuel is really nice. Raise the quality of whatever input material you put into the gun muncher. Do like these familiars. Thank you. I didn't need that blank, but you know what? I appreciate your gumption, kid. Here's the boss fight. We have one more chest to find. We have no liquid, but the other room is an exit room, so I know where it's gonna be, where the chest is gonna be. I wanna make sure I buy the key before I go into a chest room. Oh, okay, that's a grenade. Just to make sure that I do have enough to, might as well use a grenade launcher. Just make sure that I have enough money to buy everything I want. Now it's 63 credits for the Singularity. We should have enough to buy a key along with it. But there's no reason to buy it now, we have time. Oh, I was gonna say that was a good one because it knocked him into the pit. I actually don't know if there were two cultists or if I did knock him into the pit. I really hope I did. All right. I don't think I found the secret room. I don't think it's gonna be in that room. If it is, I don't think I've ever seen it in that room archetype. Secret rooms tend to be in repeatable rooms. Like, they seem to be in the same room over and over again. Like the chest room, they're in that room over and over again. I always see secret rooms in that room. Not always, but I often find secret rooms in that room. There are the shops, you know, you can find secret rooms in the shops. The fireplace on the first floor, I don't think I have ever seen a secret room in the fireplace on the first floor. Now, I have seen the secret room off of a room off of the fireplace on the first floor, but that's it. So 63, right? We have to buy this first, even before we open chests, because it is that important to have for the boss fight. So even though I can't open the other chests, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're gonna fight the boss. Okay. So we're probably gonna want grenade launcher when he's doing spinning moves that I can't block with the Singularity. Now it's gonna be tricky, obviously. But we have good damage, Singularity helping us out. We have a grenade launcher we can use whenever we need it to. One hell of a dodge, good God. I'm a little proud of that one. Being able to destroy bullets is very nice. Probably didn't need to use a blank there, but you know what? We're like a fifth of the way done with the fight. That's acceptable, I think. Damn it. Keep getting caught in situations where I think I need to pop a blank. And maybe I do, maybe I don't, but... Oh, you know what we should be using? That's what we should be doing. We should be using that, getting a charge on the, oh god, the singularity as quickly as possible. So we pop the singularity. We get in there with Alien Engine. We go for as long as we think is acceptable. Just using this because I feel the need to be a little bit safe, but maybe. Yep, good, good. Good dodge. Grenade launcher is a very safe gun, which I like about it. Okay, back to the Alien Engine. Keep firing, keep firing. If I had some coolness, we might actually be able to use the singularity continuously on boss fights, which would be amazing. So there we go, we killed the old king, thank God. Pick up ammo for the grenade launcher, yes sir. Pick up the icebreaker. We didn't open any chests on the floor yet, so you know, it kind of makes sense that we haven't yet found a secret room. Not secret room, haven't picked up a gun. So we did get the guaranteed gun drop there. We can buy a key, and we picked up a key so we can open both chests on this floor. We do not have enough money to buy anything else, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know, again, I would like to have gun munch fuel, but not having it is not the end of the world. Commando. So good. Such a good gun. I would have loved to have had that before the boss fight, but it wasn't possible. We do have an extra blank. We can go talk to Brother Alburn, it looks like. And we get the heroin. Okay. This is very good. I mean, I should still go to the other chest. Oh, right, we have two keys, of course, of course, of course, of course. For a second, I was thinking, my hands are invisible. For a second, I was thinking, why do we need to go to the other chest? We have no keys because we already spent our key. No, we still have a key. Escape rope. No, thank you. No blanks. Blanks are too expensive. Going down to the next floor. Good run so far. We have the heroin. Heroin is an awesome weapon. What? What? Okay, so this is a little hard to see. Hopefully you can zoom in or do something. Maybe I'll edit the video. So there's a reflection on the ground, right? There's a reflection of my character, and there's a reflection of the sword, but the reflections are in the wrong direction. And then when I pull out a different gun, I don't get any reflections. There is no heroin reflection. Is there a Alien Engine reflection? No. Demon Head? There's a Demon Head reflection. And then there's a Blasphemy reflection, but they're on the wrong sides. So the Blasphemy is above, the reflection is above the weapon, and now the reflection's below the weapon. Okay, that's a strange bug. Very minor. I only noticed it because I was like, where's my hands? So I was staring at the weapon and I saw a sword above my sword, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is that? And then I looked a little bit closer and I saw what was going on there. That's a weird bug. I did not expect that. You know, there are bugs in the game, there are ways to make them happen. Like you can make your gun invisible by dodge rolling, flipping a table, and changing your weapons at the same time. I think you have to do all three, but you might not have to do the dodge roll. It's been a while since I've tested it. Thank you. I think I had a little friend there helping me out. Now all I need is like a shotgun dude to follow me around. And with a shotgun dude, I could just let the familiars do all the work for me, have a pretty passive run. Oh, I'm on fire. Luckily that guy doesn't do contact damage. I think that's a very, ooh, there's our 6 glass Guanstones. So now no more Guanstones will drop, but we can still buy them from shops. I'm very glad that they made that room, you guys die, such that the, gotta get close enough. I'm glad they made that room such that the, how did you survive? Such that the, not that room, but that enemy, such that the, Novas don't actually do damage, they just light you on fire, because otherwise that would be so annoying. It's not quite being telefrag, but it's pretty close. So I'm actually not going to worry about that last enemy immediately. I'm gonna destroy the turret, which can be done. There we go. Why destroy the turret? Why spend like 8 cannon or 8 grenade shots on it? Because of mines. I know that there's mines on the second wave of this room, and honestly I've been pretty bad lately about getting hit by those debts. So I figured why not make my life a little bit easier. Spend a little bit of ammo. Could have probably done it with the command. Actually, the commando would have homed in on the enemy, it wouldn't have worked. But I certainly don't mind. The next ammo drop can go to the grenade launcher. We only used, well, we used 8 grenades. It's not a lot, that is a lot actually. It both is and isn't at the same time, but I don't mind. Haste makes waste, and I want to take my time. But also we could just be doing better. I think we're doing fine. I will admit, I have eye in the sky hopes that maybe this will be a no-hit run. Oh, you've got him locked down. You've already passed the first threshold. Actually, you know what? We passed the second threshold. I mean, we have the singularity. I need a backpack. The second threshold is definitely the Abbey. I think the first threshold is going to be the oubliette, because that's a very difficult floor. I don't even think the first floor is the first checkpoint. What was I literally calling it before a second ago? I was too focused on that room. I'm like, don't hit me, don't hit me. Yeah, I think the difficulty of the oubliette and the Abbey, it's not even the difficulty of the Abbey, it's the difficulty of the old king being a jerk and a tanky son of a gun with a lot of difficult attacks. The oubliette, the boss, is not the problem, it's the rooms. Such a difficult floor with a lot of deadeyes and veterans and just large rooms that have a ton of enemies and a lot of bullet patterns and poupulons, and you're using your basic weapon, but sometimes I guess your basic weapon is perfectly acceptable, like it is here for us. Now, I am thinking I could go buy the drill. Well, we can't do it here. We have to actually spend a key on this one because this chest is wicked, but that's okay. I don't have any creep effects, I don't think. We have the icebreaker, but I don't think the icebreaker creates creep. The snowballer does, the icebreaker just freezes. It doesn't actually create any creep. Or we're using heroin, that's right. But I'm thinking of that drill and I'm thinking to myself, I really want to get the drill to get the last Payday Familiar. A dude walking around with a shotgun would be very nice, wouldn't it? Problem is, the backpack is a brown level item and these chests are not brown. I mean, we picked up a gun. So theoretically, we have a chance at getting a non-gun item from the boss fight. It could give us either a backpack or, you know, one of the numerous items that allow us to hold multiple active items. I say numerous, but there's only 2, isn't there? There's backpack and utility belt. So it's not numerous at all, actually. If I try and, you know what? I'm getting swords. If I try and, I hate how these break my bullets. If I try and use the drill for like opening one locked room, it would work, but it's not very efficient. I like the singularity, I like having the added defense. Well, why don't we fight the boss first? Do we want to gun munch anything? Not really. Icebreaker is acceptable, but we have the blasphemy, so there's not really a need for it. I think I do want to keep the alien engine for the dragon heart. I think we want commando, I think we want blasphemy, and I think we want to fight the boss. Actually, we probably want commando grenade launcher. Or singularity. I think what we want to do is we want to pop this, and then I'm gonna use a Gemini rifle. Why not the alien engine? Because this guy fires explosive shots, and I'm not sure if those would get sucked in or if they would just immediately explode. And if they just immediately explode, that could do a lot of damage to me. If they explode in the singularity, you know what I mean? Like that is a concern, I think. These explosive shots are hitting my Guan stones, which is working out fine so far. Ah, damn. Bad dodge roll, bad dodge roll. I'm just gonna be using the rest of the grenades just to use them, I think. So pop the singularity. Switch back to the hegemony rifle. Doesn't have good range, but we're in a position where we can make it work due to the singularity, I think. Oh, I pushed the singularity with an explosion, didn't I? You know what? Whatever works, man, whatever works. In fact, I'm gonna put the alien engine on my secondary so I can move around a little bit more quickly. You gotta go. Another explosive shot. Another explosive shot. I don't often use alien engine specifically for fast movement, but it's working. I'm trying to use it to counteract the blasphemy. Ooh. Good, we got it. I'm trying to counteract the blasphemy pushing me towards the enemy by using the alien engine to push me away, and it did work. It worked pretty well. Reload speeds and accuracy is pretty nice. Grenade launcher ammo, even over the commando, I only fired like 4 shots, specifically to kill that one bullet that kind of acts as a mine. Just wanted to make sure that that was dealt with as quickly as possible. I didn't have any grenade launcher shots and I wasn't getting close enough in order to use the sword at all. Okay, so now we have to decide, what do we want? Do we want the singularity or do we want the drill? And I think we take singularity because it is just so damn useful. We have alien engine, we have the blasphemy, we can walk up to an enemy or boss and swipe at him or burn him if we need to. We have the power, technically. Open this up. Another Guan stone is nice. The fact that it's a dodge stone is actually probably pretty good. It does mess up my dodges sometimes, but hopefully that won't be the case here. I will spend a key. Because if it's Matman and if Matman gives me a backpack, I will be happy. Wingman. I mean, it's kind of another dodge stone. It is another dodge stone, another Guan stone, which is good and bad. It's good because it's a tighter spread, but there's actually a gap now. Do you see this? It's because the wingman actually travels at like a different speed than the other stones. So as a result of that, he's getting like further behind. I can kind of control him a little bit, but he's not at the right speed. Okay, that's weird. I accept it though, game. Maybe it'll fix itself when we go down to the next floor. Okay, anyways. Gun munch? Yeah, let's gun munch. We have the gun muncher, let's use it. Icebreaker is unnecessary as it... You know what, let's not gun munch. I thought about it for half a second, and then I realized I actually kind of really like all the items that we have. I can't take the drill. The singularity is better. What do we get for having the drill? We get more DPS output. We get a familiar that has a shotgun that shoots enemies. What do we get with the singularity? We have a reusable blank. That, to me, on a run in which we're trying to not take any damage, seems to be the more logical item for us to take. I want to take less damage. The singularity, while it's not perfect, while it's not technically a blank, it does act as it by sucking in all the bullets, preventing them from hitting me. Now, it also prevents me from shooting sometimes, but it might actually increase my DPS in some circumstances because I can use the Alien Engine, maybe. You know, I could use Alien Engine on any phase of the Lich. I could use it on the Dragon. I could use it on the Dragon Heart phase, you know? I wonder, does the money get sucked in when it kills an enemy or when the money falls into the black hole? I think it's when the money falls into the black hole. That's an important distinction. So we do need a key. We might not be able to get one on this floor thanks to us not having access to the shop, which would suck, but there are worse problems for us to be facing right now. Yes, I know, ironically enough, if we had the drill, we could access the shop and then buy a key or something. But we wouldn't need a key, would we? We could get more Guan stones. It's extremely unlikely that we'll have any opportunity in the future to buy any more because, oh god. Thank you, Blanker. Because, just trying to kill these guys. We will probably not be able to buy any in the future because we can't get any more. They won't spawn as room drops because we have 6, and that shop was probably the last opportunity to really buy one more Guan stone. We do have a key. We have to buy it, or we have to pick it up because we don't have any keys and we can't access the shop. That's okay. Singularity is charged. Get out of here. If ever my familiars want a blank, a whiz-bang, feel frickin' free. Kind of wish that I would get a, or would have had a opportunity to pick up an amulet at some point. We're gonna have plenty of money on the next floor. You know, if there are gonna be extra shops, that's when I would want them to appear, I think. We'll have as much time as possible to gain as much money as possible. I can't really rely on the shield of Guan stones to protect me. Unfortunately, the fact that we have the wingman creates a hole. I don't know where the hole is at all times. But also, I just don't want to rely on it. Perfect. Why does it feel like the heroin charges faster? It definitely feels like the heroin's charging faster. I don't know why I have that impression in my head. I don't think I have like an item that's making that happen. Because I was thinking reload speed and accuracy, maybe that's improving the reload speed of the heroin, making it recharge faster, making it charge faster, but I don't think that's the case. There's something else going on. Something relatively minor, but whatever it is there. And yeah, I know I'm using a lot of, thank you, a lot of heroin. I'm going to use it. It's a good gun. This is a no-hit run, not a no-fun run. You know, if I'm gonna do a starting pistol-only run, I won't do it as the bullet with the blasphemy, I'll tell you that much. I don't have any amulets, but that guy, that's like the second time he's killed an enemy with the blank. Rude dude. Okay, we have one key. We did not open the other chest, I just mimic checked it, I think. I would rather kill a whiz-bang than a ghost. That should tell you how little I like fighting whiz-bangs. because they're so random. They might telefrag you with their bullets. The ghost, you know what the ghost is gonna do. He's gonna frickin' shoot you. Although, I mean, I guess he can telefrag you, and he will do that if possible. I don't really want to go to the shop. Not having a guaranteed key in there makes it much less valuable, I think. But then again, we could buy a Guanstone, we could buy a key. Yes, I know. Whoa, if we had the drill, we could just drill it. Yeah, Stunman is getting something, and as long as he's getting something, I don't care what he gets. If you don't want to stun the Gunslinger, be my guest. Twerk! Wow, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Twerk, huh? The Patriot, the laser sight. We might not need to go to the shop. We might just want to buy things right here. Laser sight is awesome. Doesn't really help us unless we're using the icebreaker. The Patriot, though. Gotta think about that. That's good damage output. It's honestly better damage output than anything we have. Minus Alien Engine, of course. But the Beehive, Patriot is better. Demon Head Patriot's better. Commando, the Patriot is better, but the Commando does have the explosions, which are freaking sweet. So maybe what I want to do is open the green chest and then buy a couple of things from Trork. We can buy both the laser sight and the Patriot. If I buy from him, I might not be able to buy some things from the next shop, though. There will be a shop on the next floor. We'll have some items for sale. Do we really need an accuracy bonus? Our spread's pretty high. Accuracy would make the hegemony rifle usable, because right now I don't think it is. We do have better reload speeds than accuracy, but then we can just get another accuracy bonus, you know. I'm going to open the green chest and see what we get. Mine cutter, acceptable. Now I am going to buy the laser sight, and then, was it 54 or 100? It's 54 and 144. That's 190 something, right? I'll buy the laser sight. I think getting a passive upgrade, a character upgrade, a stat upgrade is worth it. And now we have a sweet laser sight coming out of our sword. All right, what do we want? We want Commando, we want Grenade Launcher. Bosses, it's either gonna be Kill Pillars or High Priest. Kill Pillars, we want to pop the Singularity immediately. High Priest, we wanna wait and see if he's doing attacks. Okay. Door Lord! God, I hate you, Door Lord. Amusingly, the Singularity actually doesn't do anything here. So Door Lord is my worst boss that can spawn at this point in the game. I'm gonna use everything I have to try to avoid taking damage. I'm going to use Commando, I'm gonna use Grenade Launcher. Spin, gotta get close. I got hit, I got hit. I got hit because that attack, if you're far away from him, you can't see it. God damn it. I'm still gonna try to do a no-hit run. I'm gonna try to finish it, but like this is exactly what I was worried about, this guy. And it was the attack that I was most concerned about too. Oh, he hit me again, but that was my idiocy. It's that beam attack. That beam attack, if you're not close enough to him, you can't see what it's doing, and as a result, you can't dodge it appropriately. And then I just got hit again because I wasn't paying attention. Don't throw the Commando! I gotta practice my Door Lord. We lost a little money from loot bag, but that's okay. It's still gaining us a lot of cash. Ah, I fucking hate that guy, man. I didn't destroy a chest. That's okay. Yeah, because with Door Lord, because he has such oftentimes semi-random attacks, I like staying away from him, but that's honestly what you don't want to do. You don't want to stay away from him. You want to get in close. Closer than I was anyways. Stay in a little bit closer, and then, you know, theoretically you can more easily dodge those laser attacks. God damn it. Damn it, game! You won't let me have anything, will you? Have the singularity, have the commando, am bullet, so I have the blasphemy. I mean, let's be honest though, I screwed it up. I didn't get the flawless, but the game is not making it easy on me. Where are you? Where are you? Thank you. I was wondering when my stun man would get up there. Took him a while. Oh man, we lost all of our Guan stones. I just realized. That's like the worst part about it. I really liked having all of those Guans. Now we only have 2 main Guans and then the wingman. So basically, we will never block another bullet from Guan stones, but that's okay. Man, how many times have I said in the past, it's gonna be the Door Lord that screws me. It's gonna be the Door Lord that if we do get a streak, it's gonna break the streak. We didn't even get a streak, it was just Door Lord. Broke us immediately. These guys can't actually hurt me, so I'm just gonna stand here and alien engine them when they get close. Could you just like die, please? Just needed something with range, honestly. Okay, take grenade launcher ammo, yes. You could use something else. Icebreaker is you know, worth using at this point because it is really good with the accuracy upgrades that we have. The Gemini rifle, same thing. The heroin is just such a good gun. How can I complain about it? Oh, God damn it. Thank you. Got him. Oh. I hate ghosts. I hate those Killithids because they split right as you attack them and then your shot misses. And I hate Door Lord. Door Lord. Ooh, and Shadow Priest? What did I do to deserve this? You know, actually what I should probably be doing is getting in there. Wow, those bullets are not affected by the singularity? I was not expecting that at all. You're moving now. This guy too, he's freaking invincible when he's moving from a different part of the level to a different part of the level. Enemies should not be immune. The player can be immune because they have the dodge roll. That's what I think about that. Did get a key, which is nice. We needed it. Blasphemy, not alien engine. The map is not very useful. I thought this was gonna be the other room. By the other room, I mean the Hammer Time room. It was not. That's gonna be Hammer Time room, that one right there. I know what this room's gonna be. I can probably recognize most rooms by the map icon for it. I'm not gonna have it with 100% accuracy. I'm gonna mistake rooms for other rooms. I'm not gonna remember exactly what spawns on it. But I will be like, oh, I remember that roughly. I remember there being those types of enemies here. Also, we should have gotten hit there. That much is obvious. How we didn't get hit, that's not obvious. I have no idea. I really want to pop Singularity here, so I'm gonna do it. I'll suck him in. Why not? It's like the projectile's hitting fake death and then it's not doing anything. That's really strange. There is actually a benefit to having the mine cutter here, and that is that it is not affected by Singularity. So maybe whenever I'm using Singularity, I really should also be using the mine cutter. Potentially a good strategy. Even the Blasphemy bullet is affected, I believe. You know what? We have better accuracy with Blasphemy. I don't need to use heroin that close. Oh, you son of a gun. I gotta pick up the money now. I don't know why I wasn't looking at what that guy was doing. See, like this room, I could recognize this room from the map icon. This room sucks. It's the exact same every time, no variation. The only variation is, I think sometimes you can do this room after you kill, like, they'll spawn after you kill both of the chrome cubes. Sometimes you can, sometimes the 4 Deadeyes will spawn when you kill both chrome cubes. Other times only when you kill one of them. I could be wrong about that though. Probably am. If I can't even talk straight. Hate those guys. I think why I got hit by that one gun cultist is I was in disbelief that I had missed the first one with my shot. I was like, wasn't there a gun cultist standing right there? How did I miss? And I'm running through the events in my head, trying to figure out what the hell happened there. Oh right, stun man. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna take it for the heroin at this point. Not a mimic. We'll open it. Roll bomb is trash, but we have a synergy? Probably with the heroin, isn't it? I don't know what the synergy is. Junk shrine, pointless. I guess with those Deadeyes, I should be double tapping them. They don't take much else beyond that first charge shot. I think Wingman blocked that. Come on, there you go. Is that me? No, that's the enemy. The guy I just killed. Okay. Hyperlight Blaster! It's a good gun. I think I already know where the secret room is, but I'm just looking anyways. Yeah, you know what, let's buy all this stuff. We have no more shops. Buy the Polaris, and we will open the blue chest. Not even bother going to the secret room, because unless that's Brother Alburn, there's no point. If it's Brother Alburn, he could give me anything, but I don't really need anything. Cactus. With the accuracy upgrade, it's actually not that bad, I don't think. Should be right here. Yep. Let's do it anyways. Let's blank it. It's rubbing my eye. If it's Brother Alburn, it'll be fun. If it's not, then we'll just destroy the chest. Oh! I thought I was gonna knock myself into the pit for a second. Oh, it's Sir Junkin! Hey! Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Welcome to the team. Oh, I can't offer up the remaining Sir Junkin junk. I was curious. I wanted to know if I could offer up Sir Junkin to the altar. I guess the answer to that is no. It's only one level of him. We're probably not going to get any more chests, so it's not like we're really missing out. I'm sorry, Sir Junkin, but I want you to know how I really feel. Getting close. Pop the singularity. Enemies, my allies are getting knocked in. Doing a lot of damage, excellent. Switch to the, you know what? Switch to the Hyperlight Blaster. Does a ton of damage. So I think we're just gonna be using Alien Engine Hyperlight Blaster, which is fine. That's a good combination. Should be able to get the singularity charged very quickly and very frequently. This is gonna be an easy dragon fight, it seems like. Dragon Heart is always a pain in the ass, but you know, we have enough damage. Between the Hyperlight and the Alien Engine, we have enough damage to take out the Heart, no problem. And we actually do have a charge on the singularity. I can pop it initially here. It'll last for a long time. Dragon's Heart, I can open up with, you know, I should open up with the Alien Engine because I can do continuous shots from it. Wow, singularity is not enough. Unexpected. We just gotta hit it hard to start with, and then when you get to the end, just tap it, and then you can do it in one phase. You don't even need heavy boots. You just gotta hit it really hard initially. You gotta do as much damage as you can in like the first 1/10 of a second. And then after that point, you just tap shoot it for as long as you can. Keep the alien engine firing. Good dragon fight. Good dragon fight, everybody. Good work, team. I guess maybe if I destroyed the chest on the last floor, maybe we could have gotten another piece of Sir Junkin, but he's basically pointless. He's worthless. Literally the last chest that we ever had, guaranteed anyways, we got a Sir Junkin. That's not a good payout. That's pretty garbage, really. Wasted a lot of shots there, that's okay. Just using a little bit of hyperlight here because this room is particularly annoying and difficult. But now that we're done, I'm probably gonna switch back to the heroine. I wanted the hyperlight blaster because I didn't really want to focus on which enemy I was killing, I just wanted to kill something. But now I do want to focus on killing specific enemies, I think. And the heroine is good at that. Oops. Get sucked! Excellent. This is a good room to use the singularity on, I think. No, back. It took me a second to remember. Do you stand up next to the pillar or not? No, don't stand next to the pillar. Stand against the back wall. If you stand next to the pillar, that frickin' dude will come after you. I think, honestly, probably just want alien engine here. I do want to kill the Poopulons as quickly as possible. Everything else is probably, you know, cactus, alien engine. Death by 1,000 needles. There we go, excellent, nice. Guys, come on, let's. I know you have a grudge against the gun dead, but we have to go, man. Marines, we are leaving! Good. Okay. You know what? Do break the bullet bubble. So I'm gonna do that, I think. Okay. Ooh, actually. Should probably be doing that whenever I can. Heck yeah. Gonna stun him, please? Thank you. Might as well. You know, when I know when an enemy is gonna spawn, just pop a an alien engine shot in his frickin' face. His frickin' face hole. I don't know when I'm gonna be using the singularity. Probably just gonna be in whichever rooms I think are the toughest. Which is not this room. Ammo. Did we use any commando on that fight against the dragon? No. So I'll take hyperlight blaster ammo just for the fun of it, I guess. Maybe I should be using this. I mean, its damage output is rather incredible. There we go. Now we pop that. They've been delayed. That whiz-bang has been killed. I was kind of hoping that the Bloodulons here would get sucked in, but they never seem to get sucked in for very long. I don't know what it is about the cactus, but I really like the sound from it. It's not very good, but it's surprisingly fun to use, I think. Surprisingly, those hyperlight shots were not enough to kill that guy. I don't really care that I'm, you know, kind of wasting hyperlight shots. It doesn't matter. Wow, this is a long floor, isn't it? What are we gonna do about you? I can't really have my my friends. Oh, they came over. Oh no, that's the wrong friend. I was gonna say my friends came over to stun you. Wrong friend. Blank Man came over to save me through his blank usage. I didn't really need it. Yeah, whatever, use Hyperlight for a while. I don't really want to waste ammo like I just did right there, waste one shot. But I gotta admit, DPS output is really nice. And especially if these guys keep enemies stunned, I can just really quickly kill them one at a time. Down to 10 shots though. It's a nice weapon. It's kind of cool. Interesting, unique, etc., etc. This is the room. This is the room I've been waiting for with this singularity charge. Get sucked! He jumped out of the black hole. That's not how black holes are supposed to work. If you could jump out of them, they wouldn't be black. I didn't mean that to be like any sort of insensitive joke. Wow, gun fairy! You jerk! Because if you could jump out of it, then it wouldn't be able to block the light, and it wouldn't be black because it's black because there's no light. Whatever. I'll quit while I'm behind. Gun fairy hit me. What can I say? That's been another worry, another concern of mine, which is if a gun fairy hits me on one of these no-hit run attempts, that's going to ruin whatever run we have going on. It's going to be something that's going to be difficult to predict, difficult to prevent. God, I hate that when you switch weapons, sometimes your aim is off. And it happened right here. At least it happened on a run in which it didn't cost the run. We already got hit on the Door Lord fight, so I haven't been paying as much attention as maybe I should to what's happening around me. But you know, that could happen on a run in which we're trying to do a no-hit, and that could cost us. We have to be aware of that. We have to be wary. We have to be ready at all times. And I will try to be. Should probably be using something else, but you know what? This gun's fine. Not super ammo efficient, the mine cutter, but it kills things quickly. It's got one of the two things that I'm looking for in a gun. It can kill things very quickly. Well, I mean, I guess the third thing is you could say that it kills things keeping you safe because you're at range. That's not something I'm necessarily always, you know, looking for in the gun. I don't necessarily mind all the time being in harm's way. Nice shot. I think also the red mages can't absorb my shots from the mine cutter. They can absorb one shot, not the other. I think they cannot absorb the triple shot from mine cutter. So that is useful to keep in mind. If you ever find red mages, it's an okay counter to them, I suppose. Oh. These jerk shots coming in at me. I want the blobs to come over here because I want the blobs to get knocked into pits, but when my friends aren't letting that happen, it's unfortunate. Got him. Right. Where are you? There you go. Eventually the wingman will get the kill, but we can help out. And, okay, 2 rooms away until the boss fight. Gun fairies are hard, because with the gun fairy, you have to either constantly be on the lookout and be prepared to adjust your tactics at any moment, or you have to never destroy a pot. And it's hard to never destroy a pot in the game, because enemies can destroy pots, and then the gun fairy comes after you, which I don't think is correct, because I'm not the one who destroyed your home. But you know what? If you want to come after me, fine. But I will defend myself. Really wish that we had a, did a lot of damage there. I wish that we did have a, coolness upgrade. I'm wishing that we could just use the singularity forever, essentially, is what I'm trying to say, you know what I mean? Alright, switch back to the alien engine. At least if he summons extra enemies, I can get more charge off of singularity, perhaps? But I don't know. It might not work that effectively as I'm hoping that it does. Whatever, Hyperlight Blaster is good enough. We're at range, so we can't really use anything else, and I don't really need to explode those attacks, because those attacks are very easy to dodge. Honestly, it might just be a Hyperlight Blaster finish here. You know what? No, we should probably use Commando. Commando against the second phase is rather strong. Singularity against the third phase is super strong, but I am going to pop it here just because we're going to get the charge on the fight. Now we have to be careful again, and pop the Commando. I did pop a blank, but I guess I got hit on the same frame I used the blank, so it didn't use it. That's a weird kind of mechanic in the game, that it doesn't use your blanks when you're taking damage. It makes sense, but also sometimes it's like, well, I thought I used a blank. Oh, stupid game, cost me to take some damage. But in reality, it's just your slow reflexes. I thought I had popped it in time, but I guess not. Careful of the Guan Stones, yep. That was actually the, Blank Man cost me that right there. That was weird. I didn't think that would happen. Mr. Blank Man. Stop screwing me up. I know. Oh, God. You know what? Hyperlight Blaster it is, I think. Pop Singularity. Should pretty quickly go into... Yep, perfect. Exactly what I was hoping for. I figured he hadn't gone into this attack yet, and it's about time. So Singularity very easily counters this attack, and he's dead. There we go. There's the bullet run. Ah, freaking Door Lord, man. This is one of those situations where, you know, I would like to think that if I hadn't yet taken damage, I would have been more careful as we were playing and would have avoided the rest of the damage that we took. Although the Gun Fairy was kind of a little bit surprising. But freaking Door Lord, man. I knew it was gonna be him at some point. Whenever I find him, it's always been a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month since the last time I fought him. I always end up forgetting how to fight him. I think my strategy for that guy is I need to get closer. I need to be closer to him because he punishes you with that laser attack. He spins. But the problem is that he spins faster and faster as he goes, so you can't really look at the angular velocity of the laser and time how long it's going to take to come around again, because it goes yoing, 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 yoing. You know, it goes a little bit faster and faster every cycle, I think. So you really do have to be looking at it. So I really do need to get closer to him on that phase of the fight. Freaking Door Lord, man! Ugh. Such a pain in the ass. I wish that there was a way that I could just fight him. I guess I could, you know, load up Mod the Gungeon, go to the first floor boss, kill the boss, and then spawn in Door Lord, and then fight him like 6 or 7 times and just kind of practice on him. And Gun Fairies. Spawn in some Gun Fairies. Gun fairies are very simplistic. The problem with them is that they break your normal flow for a room. Every room in Gungeon is the same every single time you play. Now, that's not true. Some enemies have veterans instead of bulletkins. Some enemies have ashen bulletkins in the walls, but the layout for the room is the same. The position that the enemies spawn in are the same, except for ashen bulletkins in the walls, and like key bulletkins, and confirmed. So maybe every room is not exactly the same, but they essentially are. You get into set patterns for set rooms. You're like, oh, this room, this is how I handle this room. But those gun fairies, man, they come out of the walls, they come out of the goddamn walls, and they mess up your patterns for rooms. And then you also see them and you're like, oh, hey, a gun fairy, look at that. Oh God, something shot me from behind. It's another gun fairy. That would be the worst. Anyways, that was a good run. F the Door Lord. I'll practice him off camera, and next time we fight him, maybe we will flawless him, and he won't screw up my no-hit attempt. So thank you. And then we had the Shadow Magician too, which was kind of funny. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.